Good morning, Average Joe viewers. I have one heck of a day ahead of me, and I just heard the baby throw his sippy cup. Today is the day of many tasks. Oh my goodness. So, first, at my smoothie, I do not have coffee. I could choose one or the other, and it's easier to buy and cheaper to buy coffee than a smoothie. So, step one, we are off to Dunkin' Donuts to go get coffee. Then I need to go get a couple groceries. We had our house packed with people all week helping us. I need to do a video showing you a before and after of our backyard. Right now we're in the middle, but when we moved into our house last year, it was trashed. We had 20 cottonwood trees in our tiny yard. The woman who lived there was handicapped. She was an elderly woman, could not maintain her yard. There was at least, the neighbors tell me, at least 10 years of leaves in that backyard. It was this high with leaves. It was a foot at least of leaves, and random other trash and debris in her backyard. So while I was pregnant, my husband dropped us off here. We moved into the house. Then he had to go for a class in Florida. So I was by myself with just my daughter. I was very pregnant with my son. So this was last year. And I hauled out at least a bag of leaves a day. And I had to have taken out 50 bags if I took out one. So that was my job. I got all the leaves cleared. When he came back, we spent Memorial Day weekend. My son was born at that point, so he was a newborn, so I didn't have the ability to do much, but we got some friends, and we took down all 20 trees in a weekend. We were going to pay to have it done, but they wanted $20,000, and we don't have that kind of money, so we did it ourselves for right around $1,000, and then over this past year, after last Memorial Day, we've slowly ground the stumps and started leveling and removing different features she added to the yard. She had random gardens, like raised bed gardens that made no sense, that were completely dead from being covered in leaves. So we removed all the railroad ties for those. And then this weekend, we spent bringing in dirt, leveling the yard, and prepping it for our sprinklers to be put in. Our goal is to trench it out and be ready for sprinklers Saturday morning and have sod delivered Sunday. We will finally have grass. But because I have amazing friends who were running in and out while we were moving dirt, I have a nice fine layer of dirt in my house that I need to clean up. I am so far behind laundry because I was dealing with this backyard. I was out there working just as hard as everybody else. And I fed a whole bunch of people this week, and of course we provided all the food. They provide the muscle, we provide the food, only fair. So I have zero bread in the house, and my poor daughter just wanted a sandwich for lunch today, but she had to go to school with hummus and carrots. She had other things in there. She was fine. But I promised her I would get bread, so I need bread, and just a few other things from the grocery store. Because we were hauling dirt and had truckloads of dirt at our house, my car that I just cleaned has a nice fine film right over it, so I need to clean that up, and then so yeah, that's the goal. So while I'm out, I think I'm gonna go to the first coffee, then I will run through the car wash real fast. After the car wash, I will hit the grocery store. By that time it'll be little man's nap time, but I need to walk the dogs today. They haven't had a walk in over 3 days because, again, I was busy with the backyard. They've been so good about it, but I have to get them some sort of walk in today. So that's going to be my day. I have rambled on long enough, but I will give you updates as I hit each individual place. Talk to you soon. So we've had a slight change in plans because I forgot that little man over here was registered to do a story time at the library, and I didn't want to lose our spot there. Moving water to the back so I can make room for my coffee. I did not have a chance to stop by Dunkin' Donuts, but hallelujah, praise Jesus, my library has a cafe inside, and their coffee's damn good. And really reasonably priced, too. I might be doing that from now on. My car's, I'm not moving. My sensors are just beeping at me. But yes, now I'm moving. The coffee is extremely good at my local library. So we did not go to the grocery store. We did not get my car washed. They are predicting thunderstorms today. So I don't know. I don't know if we are going to get my car washed today or not. I'm debating whether running through the car wash in the grocery store or grocery store and straight home. He still needs a nap. The dogs still need to be walked before the thunderstorms arrive. So that is my dilemma. I think I'm gonna go run through the car wash. It's just a drive-through. I won't do the. My interior needs to be vacuumed again too, though. Decisions. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to go to the car wash. Then I am going to attempt to go grocery shopping, and then instead of him napping in his crib, he'll probably nap on my back while we walk the dogs. All right, further updates to come. In the car wash, with the music going, and the baby happy. Oh, and my sensors are going crazy. Car is washed, car is vacuumed. I put the third row back down because I don't need it for quite a while, and put the dog cover back on because my dogs will be in here tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about fur getting everywhere. I have my dog cover, I've got my car vacuumed, it's washed. I feel better. Now quick stop at the grocery store, and we will be heading. All right, grocery shopping done. I didn't get a whole heck of a lot. I got some bread, some baby snacks, some tortillas, some lunch meat, and some butter. That's all I got. I didn't go to my normal grocery store. I went to just a smaller one that was on my way home. The produce selection wasn't that great. Luckily, I wasn't in desperate need of anything except some bread and some lunch meat, and they had that. So we got that. I can already smell the rain. It's already starting to get muggy. So instead of putting him down for a nap when we get home, I am going to throw him on my back in his baby carrier and walk the dogs. He usually will sleep in his baby carrier. And then hopefully I can get home and put him down for a nap even after that. I'm hoping he'll sleep for about an hour on the walk and about an hour in his crib. And that hour in his crib I'll use to clean the house, I hope. That's the plan. That's the goal. That's just how mommy life goes. But I'm good. I got my coffee. I haven't even had a chance to finish it because I've been cleaning the car out and grocery shopping. But this will come on the walk with me so I can finish it and get my energy for the day. All right. I'll check in with you a little bit later. All right, we made it on our walk. I've got the little guy back there. He's got his hood up because he's sleeping. I got the pooches, one pooch, two pooches right there. We're about a mile into our walk, and we're about another almost 2 miles to go. And then hopefully he'll stay asleep and I can put him in his crib and get some housework done. But today's progressing along nicely. We're getting everything we need to get done. The weather's starting to look a little dark, but I think I'll be able to get home before the rain starts. All right, busy morning, but it's all getting done. I wanted to take this walk to discuss how I managed to get so much accomplished in a day. And it's because I really tried to plan out my route. Like this morning, I got a little thrown off because I forgot he had story time at the library, but that was okay because I was already heading in that direction. So, like I said, this morning, my day consisted of dropping my daughter off at school. My daughter lives very close to my friend who has a bunch of rock in her backyard that she needs moved, and we need rock in our backyard. So I swung by her house to check out the rock and start game planning how to move it all. One of the dogs needs to pee. Then stopped at story time, got coffee there instead of running to my normal coffee joint, and then hit the car wash because I knew on the way back from the car wash I could hit a grocery store. Now I'm walking the dogs before it rains. Now, like I said, I am betting on he continues to nap so I can clean the house. That may or may not happen. We will see. But I also want to say, look how beautiful where I live is. I am so lucky to have all these wonderful walking paths right around, looping around my house. But yeah, planning out my route and what makes most logical sense really helps me get the most out of my time. I was gone for about an hour and a half this morning, and that included dropping my daughter off, looking at rock, going to story time, getting my car washed, and the grocery store. Now I'm gonna do a walk, and then it'll be lunchtime. And so he may need lunch and then hopefully nap again, or maybe he'll just nap and have a late lunch. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I have to roll with it a little bit, but a little bit of pre-planning allowed me to fit in an awful lot today. All right, more updates to come. Made it home. The rain's pouring. I just shoved a sandwich down my mouth. The baby's in his crib. Maybe sleeping, maybe not. He's rolling around. I may have to rescue him in a little bit, but I'm going to try to get through. Like that somersault? All right. I'm trying to get through all that laundry. Change the sheets on my bed. If I'm going to change sheets on my bed, I got to change sheets on the daughter's bed too, and then I'm going to start in on the housework. I think while I'm doing the housework, I will be filming a separate video on how I do my weekly home blessing, and I'll explain all what that is in the next video. But I'm going to end today's video for now. I will probably do one last quick update if the house is all cleaned. But I've rambled for a lot today. Thank you for listening to my ramblings. Thank you for joining me. And we will see you tomorrow with me actually getting this house done. All right. Wish me luck with the laundry. Bye.